It's a hump day, and it's also the end of the year 2025. Yeah. It's crazy. Year's gone by fast. It don't seem like it's already been one whole year, but it has. We're starting the next one. We'll be going to Gatlinburg tonight. I will be live streaming any kind of New Year's Eve activities. They do ball drops, drone shows, stuff like that there. So keep an eye out for that. But yeah, it's the morning time. We're chilling. I got a buddy coming in here in a second on a stream. Might talk to him for a minute. But shh. We got the dogs pinned in into their gate finally. And we're getting the insurance back on it, so that's going to be good. Shh. Hey. Yeah, so it's great. We just have to work on getting them a doghouse. What up, Dave? You've been making content. What's up, brother? How you been doing? I see you got something going on too. Yeah, I'm gonna go up to Gatlinburg tonight and do some streaming there. Should be pretty insane. Streets should be packed. We got the dog fan. Got the plumber coming over tomorrow. Finally, thank God. We had to call this one dude. He's kept on saying 2 days in a row. He said, "I'm coming over, man. What's up, Jules?" He said, "I'm coming over, man. He said, I'm coming." I was like, "All right, sir." And he wouldn't come over the whole day. I'd call him at 8 o'clock in the morning. That's when he said he'd come over. And then at 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I'd call him and say, where you at? And he said, "Well, I'm not coming today." And I said, "Well, can you come tomorrow?" And then we did the whole thing again the next day. So we got somebody else coming today. I'm amped up. I'm trying to get myself amped up. I'm trying to get ready to go to work. Closing down. Shutting it down tonight. It's got to get in there and get out. I'm not going there smile on my face, like, "Hi, my name is Pilgrim X. It's nice to meet you." Know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I'm about to go check that out. Hopefully I'll be able to get off in time to see the ball drop and all that stuff. So, yeah. I know, Dave, you got something planned. We'll see what's up. But yeah, I'm gonna just. I don't know if y'all been to Gatlinburg, but it can be pretty crazy. It can get packed up pretty good. Shh. Get packed up with people pretty good. Alright, so I'm be having to wade through a crowd, like medieval battlefield. Sometimes it does feel like that way walking around big crowds, like medieval battlefield, just all kind of piling in kind of deal. But yeah, today, then I work tomorrow. Then after that it'll be smooth chilling. What up, feeling good? Damn, Jules. Yeah, I feel for you on that. That does suck. Mountain City, nice. Yeah. I would say, anybody working tonight, shout out to anybody who's working tonight. And anybody that's opening in the morning, too. Hopefully it's not a double tomorrow. You're doing for anybody who don't know about the restaurant business, what Jules is doing is called a clopin. Yeah, where you close and open. I've done clopals. I call it triples, where you do the damn close, or if you do two doubles in a row. That, yeah, it sucks. But opening at 7, they're crazy, and they need to give you some kind of, like, here's $20 for coming in the next day, like 6 hours later. Yeah, it's gonna be a fucking madhouse. Hush. Get this dog. He's out here. He loves it. It's better for him outside. He's been having a good time. I love seeing them out in the yard, but he's lived his whole life inside of a house. So now that he's been living the yard life, he don't know what to do. You know what up, abysmal. So he's been kind of losing his mind a little bit. I'm going to go inside. Yeah, exactly. That's it. I'm keeping the attitude of, yeah, I'm going in there. It's a new year. and a lot of people are gonna have good energy going on. So we're just gonna have it's gonna have to go in there smiling, knocking them dead, bright eyed and bushy tailed. But fuck, it is gonna be like getting there, getting into work is gonna be crazy. About anything and everything. The channel about anything and everything. I it started off. I've been on YouTube for 5 years, and it really all of it started off kind of based around doomsday prepping, and I still kind of keep that vibe in the back of my head, like um, but it's kind of evolved into this everything. It's a lifestyle channel, basically, lifestyle channel, and it's about my life vlogging. I'm constantly, we as people constantly are evolving and changing, and me especially. So I like to kind of video that for people to see. Yeah, and comedy, Warhammer 40K, you name it, current events, getting work done, everything. That sums it up. Yeah, it hit. I used to want to make off grid. Don't talk about the hairline, man. It is there still. It just the hairline is. Let me even it out real quick. I got one of them. I got one of them custom made jobs on my hair. Look at that. All right, there we go. Yeah, the van life would be kind of cool. I don't know. It depends on your situation. I personally, at this point in my life, wouldn't want to do the van life, but I could see it happening. Is that pound cake? I don't understand. Should I dress up or dress down, or not cross dress? Definitely not cross dress. Dress whatever way you want to. Honestly, it's your life. It's your world. Not Trump. It's not pound cake, dude. It's damn. It's carrot cake. Is that better for you? Carrot cake kind of fit the bill a bit more. What up, Brandy? Yeah, in the NYE, 2025, going to 2026, y'all. Like it's insane. Thank you so much. I haven't even brushed it yet. I ain't even brushed it yet, too, dude. Yeah, my mustache stands naturally. It stands up with no aid required. Yeah, probably keep this as a little short one. That does sound smacking. Could I keep this like as a little short one? I would say today. Kind of get ready for work. I thought it's one of my buddies would come in. He's wanting to talk, but I don't know. I want to get ready for work soon. Just trying to get in there early. What up, Guardian? Yeah, exactly. It's a lifestyle. Like it's no like that's like it's gone from being something that I was like kind of doing my channel about to just something that I have in the back of my head. It's like it's no longer it's to me the prepping has evolved into something where I have my food store. It's not. It goes beyond that. It's just like you said, it's a lifestyle, 100%. Yeah. So and I am grateful though. Even it started off, watching all these people. Shout out Angry Prepper. Honestly, that dude was like the first person I was like, oh, this dude looks like a badass. What thanks for the 2026, Sophia. What up, hillbilly? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna be going to Gatlinburg tonight. I'm gonna be filming the NYE celebrations. I saw that North Carolina passed the bill that only recognized male and female. See, I'm white belt when it comes to stuff like generators and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm very white belt when it comes to that kind of knowledge. I'm more like, and as far as like some food storage goes and cultivation and stuff like that, I have a little bit of knowledge. I would say somebody like Guardian, somebody like Hillbilly, somebody like Hutch, they're people that would be good to go for like knowledge about um, gardening. It's on Guardian's name. Uh, Also for fixing stuff up too. Yeah, it's gonna be a madhouse. It's gonna be a madhouse. North Carolina and Mississippi. People of North Carolina and Mississippi are a lot different. It's still kind of like country folk, but you got the mountain people and then you got like Delta people. Yeah. Let me see. Let me get. But hmm. What are y'all up to? Anybody's got any great crazy plans going on today for 20? What a Eagle. 2020. How else? It's gone by way too fast. Like it's crazy. Right. We got a lot. We did a lot of stuff this year too. Like we moved into this new house. Um, we got this fence fixed. We did all kinds of. Well, how much stuff? What else? We did a lot of stuff this year, huh? It was very busy. Uh, Thanks for the mustache compliment once again. Yeah, this is all natural mustache. It is not fake. Heard. Yeah. So hopefully 2026. It's gonna be insane. I had a video. I have a video I've been working on this past couple months. I've almost done with it, but I'm just gonna release it today. It's a compilation of all the. It's like 5 minutes worth of the cringiest, most retarded videos I've seen from this year. I've been saving throughout the year. That comes with time. If you want to grow a beard, I would suggest getting a cigarette, taking the tobacco out of it, mixing hot sauce in that tobacco, taking a mortar and pestle, mixing it up, and then rubbing that on your face, buddy. And that'll help you get a beard like this one. It's just a little one. See, to start your my advice, to start a channel would be this, like, especially now. I mean, I started 5 years ago, and for like 2 or 3 years, for about 4 years, I only had like 350 subscribers, who I'm all grateful for and love. Uh, nah, don't be sending no damn pictures. But who I'm great, but for that time, but you got to be consistent. I would say this consistency, doing the shorts and learning that you can utilize green screening and shorts, doing vertical live streams. I would suggest all these to people wanting to start a channel. I would suggest not like limiting yourself to any certain category unless that's what you want to do. But I think it's a good idea to kind of do a little bit, be an everyman kind of deal. What up, Teresa? Yeah, see exactly. Like, do you want to do it? Do you want to like kind of grow it? There's a way I believe you could do is like little bullshit to kind of grow it fast, and you could also put like little schmeckles of good knowledge in there, little speckles, I should say. Yeah. And Dave, how long have you been doing content, dude? Yeah, Dave. You've been on the. He's already at like 200 subscribers, and I think he's been only on for this year. So, but he's doing this. Yeah, utilize shorts, utilize hashtags. If you're wanting, but it's you're gonna. So yeah, so once you grow with this kind of following, as it were, people and you got to network with other people too. So it's like it's crew. It's a crew kind of deal. It's like the Rat Pack kind of shit. You got it's like Frank Sinatra. It's like, for instance, like people like with Hillbilly, Hutch, Guardian, me, Backwoods, those kinds of people. Lucy, anybody, you name it like that. It's kind of like a Sammy Davis Jr. kind of shit. Fucking Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin. Like they all have their own separate things, but they all kind of come together too. And I suggest definitely having the networking with other creators as well, within your own niche group, of course. What's that gyro per gyro? Is that helicopter? I should be walking around town. I should be not walking. I should be rolling around town with a damn. I should definitely cosplay like that. That'd be hilarious. Be hilarious. Yeah. Well, I suggest this, dude. Like, if you feel like if you feel like you're weak, if you feel like you're worthless, if you feel like you're just not doing shit right, all of those things are correct. But you can fix that, dude. You got to realize that yes, you are a slime ball, a loser. You got to accept these things. Only the people that this applies to. You got to accept this, and you got to go from there. Once you accept that you are worthless, you can kind of build yourself up from that. You're no longer, before you have this acceptance, you're like questioning everything. What's going on? What's wrong? Why are people saying, why are people treating me this way? How come I didn't do this? That's because you haven't come to the acceptance that you're a loser yet. Yeah, for sure. And, it's not, even if, it's crazy, even if it's like it's not your fault, even if it is someone else's fault, it don't matter. You still have got to accept the fact. Yeah. Yeah, and people are like, "How come I don't have this? I didn't. How come I wasn't born with this?" What up, Steph? Good morning. How come I don't have this? It's like, what, are you automatically inclined to have this? Yeah, sure, whatever. This person's parents may raise them a certain way, but does that, not everybody that's raised by a good, loving family grows up to be a good person. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't grow. Because not everybody with a loving family grows up to be successful. Corey Feldman. It is, yeah, but that's medicine, dude. That's medicine. A lot of people don't want to accept the truth. They don't. But you got to think about it like medicine. Um, it don't taste good. They could add like cherry flavorings and different shit like that to it. But medicine, it's not good coming down, right? But the effects of what it does, it almost makes the pain worth it. Talk about government microchips. Yeah, I mean, you got to think about this though. If they are microchipping us and they are like with whatever all this shit, we really can't do anything about it. I mean, we could like revolt in mass numbers of people and then get swatted down immediately, and then they really bring a police state in. The hardest things are the hardest choices. So let me. The only way we could really fight, in my opinion, is like for every person just to not work, not do anything for one whole day. I know that's been said, but it might have to be for a whole week, but I don't know, it's like the whole union busters thing, who's to say they won't replace workers with AI like we've been discussing. Yeah, dude, like, but I mean, it's not, I mean, not, don't give up, don't be like, oh fuck, it's pointless. But I don't know, if you look at history, like I've studied history, and it's very common for regular people just to be mistreated and controlled. What up, 231? Yeah, 100%. Everything is a choice. Yeah, everything is a choice with everything we do. Like, um, but that's why I say, like, you can spend all day worrying about everything, worrying about aliens, worrying about Saudi Arabia bombing Yemen a couple days ago. You could be worrying about so many different things, but if you think about it, I mean, I think about this all the time. I don't know. It is better. They say it's better to die free than live as a slave. But do I want my whole family to be like bombed by a drone if there was a world civil war, GTA 6 kind of shit going on? Would I would it would I be okay, would it be better for us to me and my whole family line to die, or would we live It's guaranteed death fighting against the bots, unless there, and like a how could such a resistance be filled? That's why it takes. We was talking about a minute ago. It takes a network. It takes like a rat pack kind of situation. Yeah, but we're lucky. We're still lucky. We live a good life here in this world, and this not necessarily in this world, but in the U.S. for the most part. We're a ways away. Hopefully, if we're ways away from any kind of resistance. The most American deaths that ever happened have been in the Civil War. You know what I'm saying? Like the most, like we've killed each other. Only the people that have killed Americans the most have been each other during the Civil War kind of shit. So I don't know. But the government, I don't know. They wouldn't allow any. They wouldn't be able to allow any of this kind of shit, dude. Honestly, with the with what we know that they have and what we don't know that they have. That's not gonna. It's not. It's not realistic to plan open rebellion. I feel like, in a way, it's hard for me to kind of put these words out there. Hmm. And see, I will be, and I'm not necessarily 100% opposed to the universal basic income shit and to like the machines doing all the work, but at the same time, there's still got to be like some kind of. 'Cause I feel like humans, we have our animal instinct. We have our lizard brain. We have our predator drive to want to, the will to power. You know, like the will to pleasure. It's only gonna. We don't. What are we gonna do confined in a world like that? That's what I'm curious. And a lot of people are like, it does sound kind of badass. Like, oh damn, just staying home working on art and doing all this shit. But fuck, imagine this AI were to. We have there's a new movie coming out, Chris Pratt. I want to see. It's an AI supercomputer that works for the FBI. It should be interesting. But imagine this: we do have an AI superintendent over the Earth one day, and instead of doing that, where we're all getting universal basic income, it breaks us up into a bunch of different kind of low level tribes, and after that we're kind of trying to grow back from that, but it keeps us at a stagnant level. That's something else I think the AI could do for sure. So I'm sure people locally, a 20-year gap has been lowered. Well, shit. Yeah, I know this. Some of the AI videos I saw an AI video the other day. I wish I was on the computer to show y'all, but it was a monkey sitting there chilling, and then an eagle comes down. The monkey pops up, jumps on the eagle's back, and they fly away. It was the most realistic AI video I've seen. You're talking about I am Native American. I'm building a house, last mansion on my land. That's an AI comment. Sure, buddy. You ain't building no house or mansion. You're building a damn hut or a teepee. GTA 6. Yeah, but this AI shit has definitely gotten way out of damn. I don't know. I don't know. But what could we use? Like, would a AI, if AI, what I meant to say a minute ago, would AI put us in a natural state of being again? If a custodian type of AI is our natural state being in a tribal kind of hunter gatherer society, and with the AI, um, would the AI's judgment look at human history and culture and say, well, they seem to be most peaceful and less destructive whenever they're in a tribal kind of society, and they're fewer in numbers, they seem to be less of a problem too. Everybody thinks AI would want to eradicate the human race, but I don't think so. I think that AI would be, I might quell some of our numbers, but I truly believe, it would look, because we're part of the ecosystem. And I think at the end of the day, the AI, it's gonna look at shit, like it's gonna lump us in a category with all the other animals. And yeah, it will have to, how it's gonna, how we conservate deer and bear and all these other animals like that. it could very well do it to us. And yeah, and we might be at our most peaceful, most manageable state when we're tribalists. Yeah. 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 Being on here for 5 years has been crazy. Next year, it's about to be 6 years at some point next year. Have a good day, Dave. Cool, Chaz. We appreciate you having our back. Whatever, 25 minutes. I think I'm gonna have to get out of here. Dave has content too, y'all. Dave, he's been making hella content doing shit. You can share your channel if you want to, Dave. Or anybody else could too. Dave, you're a mod, so you can share your channel. Thoughts on AI 2027. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna guess. Well, by 2027, AI, though, some of these vertical streams by 2027 will be fully AI ran verticals. A creator will be able to take a picture of himself. All right, he'll be able to take a picture of himself, talk for like five. They already have it where you can get your grandma to talk for 10 minutes on an app, and then as she dies, you can basically have conversations with your dead grandma because her digital ghost has been put into the app. Have a good day, Jules. Peace out. Happy New Year. Yeah, so what did I have to say? Like I said, tonight I'm going to be walking around Gatlinburg, seeing the ball drop, and we're around giant crowds of people. But yeah, it's gonna be sufficient. So the creators won't have to. You won't have to stream no more. You feel me? Like you'll just be able to type in what you want the topic to be about, and then the AI version of you will be able to continue talking. What up, Third Eye? Yeah, and I believe so. If it ends with human extinction, it ends with our physical extinction. For the past 20 years, since Y2K, they've been gathering info. They've been gathering all of our, your digital shit, all of your emails, all of your text messages, all of the conversations you have whenever your phone's sitting in the room with you. And your phone, if it's dead, they're still able to record and pick up on what you're saying. And they're using this information they've been gathering for 25 years since Y2K, building digital ghost on us. And that could go hand in hand with what that dude was talking about. Have a good day, Sophia. Happy New Year. Yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this tonight, 2, 3, and 1 night, because I know you've been wanting to have the old time radios back. I've been trying to get it set up. My buddy has a computer. I want to give him access to my restream, and we can do the old time radio that way. Hello, Waylon. You have been acknowledged. I'll probably keep just another little 2 minutes going. I was gonna go on Hutch's this morning, but I woke up a little late. The plumber tomorrow. I'm not 100% excited to talk to him. It's $50 just to talk to him. It's $50 just to talk to him. But if once we get the work, like if we accept the work, it won't be. It'll just be charged for the work, which is worth it. You know, it's gonna be. It has to be done. But y'all, with that being said, I think I'm gonna get in there, start getting ready to go to work. Subscribe. I do have many good guests on here. Like I said, be the collaborate the Rat Pack. We're gonna have to think of a name. Guardian, chat, everybody. We have to think of a name for our little group. Our group has been grouped for 5 or 6 years. We got to think of some kind of name for sure. With that being said, though, I'm gonna get out here, get ready for work. Happy New Year, guys! Keep your eye open. I'm gonna be up here tonight. It should be pretty funky. Peace.